Good evening.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself to the court.
My name is Chase Komodo, and I'm 50 years old.
What is your current occupation?
I am currently the Senior Loan Officer for First National Bank of Longstreet.
Have you earned any special education for this position?
Yeah, I was valedictorian of my high school class, and I also graduated from Pickett University's prestigious Adler School of Finance.
Were you successful at this school?
Yeah, I'd say I was. I got really good grades. I maintained a 4.0, and I graduated pretty top of my class.
You must have been pretty studious. Did you have any friends?
Yes, I was friends with Tony Shapiro during school. She was always the life of the party, and I really enjoyed her friendship and appreciated it.
Did you have a job while you were in college?
Yes, I did an internship with the First National Bank of Longstreet, and I did an internship with them the 2 semesters of my sophomore year, and then I had a part-time job with them as a teller my junior and senior year.
Did you remain at this job after graduation?
Yes, they offered me a full-time job as a loan officer after I graduated.
Did you receive any further education while you were working at the First National Bank of Longstreet?
They actually paid for me to go back to Pickett University and get my master's.
Did this MBA pay off?
Yes, it did.
Were you successful as a junior loan officer?
Yes, I was then able to work on residential loans, and I did really well with those.
Were you happy with this occupation?
I was actually a little bitter about it because a new auto plant had opened in Longstreet, and a lot of new commercial loans were being brought into business, and residential loans, where there were many of them, commercial was really where it was at.
Did your occupation ever change?
Yes, Tony came to me with a business proposal, and I was able to work on that loan, which was a commercial loan.
In 1992?
Yes.
Thank you. Did you accept this business deal?
Yes, I did. I then took the loan to First National Bank Committee, and it was soon passed.
What did this loan entail?
It was a loan for $400,000, and it would allow Tony to build a restaurant called Big Tony's Barbecue.
Was this new restaurant successful after it opened?
Yeah, it was because of the auto plant. Auto plant equals big money for many of the restaurants and stuff around there because of the lunch and the dinner crowds.
Was Tony accountable for repaying this first loan?
Every second Tuesday of the month, I came and I collected the payment, and for a while there, she was actually able to make the payments quite nicely.
Did the success of this first loan help you professionally?
Yes, it actually allowed me to move up the ranks of the bank, and I was able to work on more loans, and my bosses were very happy with me.
You were promoted?
I was promoted, indeed.
Could you detail to the jury what was included in the loan, the second loan that you got for Tony Shapiro?
The second loan and the final loan was worth $900,000, and it was structured around a 30-year fixed rate at 6%.
Do you recall what the monthly payment was?
It was around $5,300, I believe.
$5,396 sound right?
Yeah, to be exact, yes.
Was Shapiro successful at repaying the second loan?
The second loan, there for a while, it was a little shaky. Sometimes she made half of the payment. At other times, she would have to, make up for it the next month. But for a couple months there before the fire, she was actually able to make the payments quite nicely.
Let's actually talk about the fire. What was Tony Shapiro paying at this time? On the day of the fire, when you went to collect the payment, what was it?
She was actually unable to make the payment that day, but she was really looking forward to the next weekend because she had this big event planned that she was really confident would bring in a lot of money in business.
So you were at the restaurant on the day of the fire?
I was there to pick up the payment, and I also had dinner.
Did you recognize anything when you left the restaurant?
Yeah, there's some candles lit, there was music, yeah.
Was the door open or closed?
The door was open and it was unlocked.
No further questions.